Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In yesterday's video we fought our way through the Palace District and the first two floors of Fort Draken. And now we are going to head to the rooftop where there should be a little old Archdemon waiting for us. So let's get started. Traveler achievement unlocked. Okay, let's take everybody off hold position and let's call in the mages and let's let's go over here, I guess. How about you three not stand in front of the dragon, because that's actually, why don't you three go over here, because I'm going to try and pull him. Nope. Wynn, go over there. Morrigan, go over there. Zevron, you come over here, and I will try and taunt him and get him to turn. Is that's First Enchanter Irving taking the boss. There you go. Oh crap, where's the dragon going? Okay, there's the dragon. Okay, let's get in position properly, hopefully. Okay. And alright, I think we're all in pretty decent position. And where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there now. Can't you just hold still for 5 seconds so we can kill you? Wait, who is that? Got somebody else in his arms. I wonder who that is. He is getting shoot-a-lip. Oh, Archdemon up here.
I love this game.
Morrigan, you're making me nervous standing in front of the dragon. How about you go over here? And when... Yeah, you're in a good position. I think for now, anyway.
Right.
Zevron taking him off. Probably not a good idea for a rogue. Okay, where is he going now? Alright, he's all the way over here. Let's go... Oh crap, there's ads and he's... What is this, like phase 2 of the boss fight where I have to kill all the ads? Oh, Wynn, sweetie, you are dying. Take a health potion, please. And what is this purple crap? Let's get out of here. Zevron, where are you at? Okay, you are not in it. Now let's go over here, I guess. No, guys, let's go over here. No, Zevron. Bad elf. Don't run into the purple... whatever. Alright, let's see if I can get all of you. Sweet. That's pretty good. Wynn, what are you standing in? Or health potion. I just like fell over. Oh, mages, your maginess. Alright, Zevron, you need a health potion. And no, it's that earthquake thing that they can do. That's annoying.
Shall we compete for points?
Hey, Enchanter Irving, you might not want to stand in that stuff. Just saying. Put it out there. Are all these, like, little... The shrieks seem to be a little bit more, intense than the others. Where is Wynn at again? Is she standing in that stuff? No, she's not. Okay, and Morrigan, you are not. Alright, I think we're all good, position-wise. I hope. Alright, that's good. And... oh look, a yellow.
Let's get started.
Let's go take care of him. And there's... oh, I don't know where I'm going. Alright, yellow. Let me taunt. Let's pick up the shriek too, maybe. Purple crap. Is everyone? My elf friend. And Morrigan, my love. Out of the purple. Out of the purple. Thank you. You guys can stay in it, I don't care. That's not very nice, Archdemon. You guys are going down in one shot. That's nice. Oh, purple stuff. Zev, you need to come too, okay?
Never know what hit him.
No, Morgan, no.
Hurry.
We must prevail.
Okay. Think we're doing all right. I think we're just down to the Archdemon, right? Are we? Nobody over there. And no one over here. Okay, can you come out and so we can kill you? Please? Alright, there he is. Alright, let's get in position properly. Wynn, why don't you come actually over there, maybe? Okay, let me zoom out some. I just realized how close I am to everything.
Here we go. Show me what you got.
Alright.
They're fighting more dying. Lost you.
Yeah, I know, right? He really just needs to die already. Alright, there he is. Let's go up here and pick him up. And I will taunt again. And I think everybody's okay. Morgan is all the way down there. Why don't you come closer, please, so I don't have to worry about you as much. Got ads galore, but let's see if we can just burn down the boss, maybe? Alright, let me take a health pot.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Edward did it! He got it! Oh wow, that's a cool move. Yay, Edward! Good job! Look at you go.
And then it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still. An inspiration to all he saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I formally present my betrothed, who shall soon be your king. Grey Warden, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. As a reward and as an engagement present, I offer you a boon of your choice.
Oh, okay, well, I can continue to serve the crown, title and riches. Well, the Howes did pay for what he did to his family. Well, Arl Howe paid. I don't know how much the rest of the family had to do with killing my family. Tangent, anyway. I think Edward would go with the sacrifices of the Warden should not be forgotten again.
An excellent point. We can begin with a monument here in Denerim, dedicated to Alistair and all the other Grey Wardens who fell to save us. We should also collect scholars to learn more about the Darkspawn. We'll face them again, here and with the dwarves. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Oh, I intend to find Morrigan. Well, I think he would want to find Morrigan, but I think his call to duty would be a little bit more prevalent, maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with the Darkspawn are still a threat and the Grey Wardens need me.
I am certain they will be relieved to know your intentions. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
Please don't giggle like that again. Please. Okay, a dark promise. And, oh, I'm kind of a big deal. Well, I am kind of a big deal. The Archdemon is no more. The people of Ferelden may now live in peace. Easily sidetracked. My achievements are all messed up. I don't know what's going on. After the battle, Morrigan disappeared. Oh, well, that makes me sad. Okay, well, it looks like all my friends are here and Honora, so I'm gonna talk to everybody and then, I guess, go outside?
Allow me to offer you my personal congratulations, Warden. I must admit that while I did not share my father's pessimism regarding the Grey Wardens, I had my doubts that such a small number of you could be victorious. Yet here you are.
Yep, here we are. And we were lucky.
The Maker smiles upon you, or so they are saying. Luck and destiny are two branches off the same tree. At any rate, I understand the preparations are underway for our wedding. It will only be a matter of weeks. Are you nervous?
Why, nervous of what?
I suppose compared to killing monsters, the acquiring of a wife is a mundane matter. We will need to speak more of the role you wish to play. As the hero of Ferelden, there are many opportunities, but that can wait. For now, enjoy the celebration. We can speak further when the day is done.
Okay.
No need to hover, Warden. Enjoy your celebration. We can speak later.
All right, well, bye. Let's go speak to your dad. What on earth is that? Shale, what happened to you? I think I broke the game.
So it appears that Riordan was wrong. I find it difficult to believe that he deliberately misled us. Have you another explanation for what happened?
Well, I do, but I really don't want to tell you, so, No, I don't have any other explanation at all, whatsoever. Why would you ask me such a thing?
I see. Perhaps we shall just consider it a miracle, then. The favor of the Maker. Still, the Orlesian Grey Wardens have been persistent in their questions. I intend to keep any thoughts on the matter to myself. I understand you're returning to the Wardens. As am I. I've been tapped to lead up their recruitment efforts here in Ferelden. Anora's influence, no doubt. I suspect you're not prepared for what it means to be married to my daughter.
Well, I mean... maybe it might be interesting. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer. I suppose you're going to be my father-in-law now. No, maybe it might be interesting.
Allow me to say before I go that you've earned my respect. Odd that I ended up here saying that, but there it is. Return to your celebration. I shall see you with the Wardens.
Okie dokie.
Enjoy your celebrations, Warden. Remember that people expect much from their heroes.
Well, I guess you would know, wouldn't you? Let's go talk to the weirdly shaped Shale.
So it survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was, premature.
I guess it's nice to be appreciated.
It has made me revise my opinion of its kind, my kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that. In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
Sorry, I'm so distracted by this glitch. I don't even know if it's worth it. You know what? I'm leaving it in. I'm going to just leave it. We're just going to go with it. Okay, so you want to become a female dwarf again. Why would you want to do that?
There are advantages to being flesh. I think I would like to try. Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still so distracted by this. Yeah, I suppose it's true that you have lots of time considering you're an immortal golem person, right?
I intend to return eventually, unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons everywhere. That may take a while, but otherwise I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a fine friend.
Aw, thanks, Shale.
These people seem very excitable. One would think they'd be quieter and wanting to rest after that whole ordeal.
You would think so, but... Fergus, my brother!
When I heard that my little brother was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Ferelden into battle, I was surprised, to put it mildly. Father. He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
I didn't expect you to be here. Where have you been? What happened to you?
I never made it to the battle at Ostagar. We were still scouting in the wilds when we were attacked by a party of Darkspawn. Most of my men were killed. I woke up 2 weeks later in a chastened hut, wounded and feverish. By the time I was able to sneak out of the wilds, you were already marching to Denerim. I tried to get word to High Ever. You can imagine what happened, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about Orin and Orania.
Yes, I'm trying not to think too much about them. Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you will. We're brothers and kind of all we have left, right?
Good. High Ever won't be the same without everyone around. Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
Aww.
Go on. I'll make sure I see you before I head back to High Ever.
I'd sort of forgotten about my brother Fergus, and when I saw his name out of the corner of my eye when I was talking to Shale, that's really nice. Okay, let's see. Liliana. And oh, look, little Schmooples is here with her.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
It is a fine ending. Does the hero get his girl? But I'm not romancing her. I romance Morrigan. And then didn't Honora say that the monument to the wardens would be in honor of Alistair too? But Alistair ditched us. He didn't die. Okay, I'm gonna go with it's a little glitchy, but it's okay. Moving on. Because clearly Shale is a rubble right now. Anyway, off on a tangent. You should be taking a bow with me, Liliana.
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. Whether it was the Maker sending me to you or whatever, it was a good thing. I thought I was supposed to save you, to show you the way. But it seems it was meant to be the other way around. Odd how that works, no?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I suppose it is. Odd how it works out.
I've been offered a position to head up an investigation into the Darkspawn. It's quite exciting, really.
What kind of investigation?
Well, we really don't know much about them, do we? Honora says we need to find out more, see how far they go in the deep roads, and where those brood mothers can be found. I agree. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Okay.
If I write a tale about all this, I'm leaving out details on the food. They don't even make good food here in the palace.
Let's do Zevron next.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
Do you think the crows will come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you were planning on returning to the Grey Warden fold soon. Is that true?
I mean, yeah, but... yeah, anything can happen, I suppose, though.
And would you consider some company? You tend to get up to interesting things. You meet interesting people and then you kill them. I'm game to tag along if you are.
Oh, I'd be happy to have the company, Zevron. You're hilarious.
And I promise not to get you into too much trouble. Well, no more than you get me into, anyhow. Well then, since we're going to be leaving together, we can speak after you have been sufficiently paraded in front of the populace. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Thanks, I really feel the love. Who are you yelling at?
Does the Ferelden monarchy make much use of assassins? I wonder if this is a good time to ask.
Well, I am going to be king, so sure, why not? Hello, Wynne.
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
Well, they could have thought up a better name, I think.
Honora's idea, I understand. The girl does like to get to the point. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
Well, I didn't do it all on my own, though.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
But what about your problem?
It's true, I don't know how much time I have. Maybe not very long at all. So, I shall see as much of the world as the Maker allows. Perhaps this is a gift in the end. A nudge in the right direction? I doubt we will meet again, young man. If not, please accept my best wishes.
Aww.
All this talk is tiring. I think it is time for me to sample some of that lovely cider I smelled earlier. Now, where did it go?
I don't know. Win and her drinking. We'll talk to Ogren first.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Okay. Do you think you might go back to Orzammar?
I don't know. Maybe eventually. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
Okay. Do you think you're done adventuring?
Maybe, for a bit. Talk to me in a year or so when I'm bored, and maybe I'll think differently. Ah, well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Pickle juice? Ugh, well, I'll let you go do that then.
It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
Alright, bye. Ew.
Pickle juice.
Yuck. Oh, hi, Alfred. Are you hanging out with Sten?
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades at the same time?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Well, that would be quite a sight, I'm sure.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a long trip home.
Yes. It will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
Well, you helped me as well, so it's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Oh, farewell, Sten.
Where is the cake? I was told there would be cake. The cake is a lie.
Oh, that is excellent.
Where is the cake? I was told there would be cake. The cake is a lie.
Oh, that's great. I love that reference. Okay, I think I managed to talk to everybody, so we're ready to talk to the guards, I guess?
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Restless? What am I supposed to do exactly?
Just put in an appearance, so I understand it. The people just want to see their hero in person.
Oh.
I'm supposed to take you to your escort. Full brigade, their armor all shined up and everything. They're really honored to be guarding you, and let me tell you.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
Oh, in the months that followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them, the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvests, and plans were conceived for a university. Edward married Queen Honora in a lavish ceremony 6 months after her coronation, becoming the prince consort of Ferelden. Many said that if the two did not end up vying for control of the throne, they would usher in a new golden age not seen since King Callan had first united the barbarian tribes. Which is great, because that's kind of what I wanted. Rumors that the urn of sacred ashes had been found, and that it was used to heal Archdemon of his poisoning, circulated in Ferelden in the months following the Darkspawn defeat, slowly at first and then with growing frequency as the Grand Cleric failed to deny them. Once the Chantry made several attempts to verify rumors, however, there came an official decree that no resting place for the ashes had been found. If the urn of sacred ashes was in those ruins once, it was no longer. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven and a sign that tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble but served her people well. Archdemon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled at his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. The young woman, Caitlin, eventually made it to Denerim safely and used the small fortune she received for her father's sword to open a foundry while the city rebuilt. The foundry did well, turning her into a wealthy and respected woman. By chance, she met Tegan again at court, and within months the two of them were married. Aw, that's a nice happy ending for her. Bella the tavern wench made it to Denerim safely. With the money she was given, she opened a brewery of her own. Another nice ending. It's a nice surprise. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased and caste restrictions were loosened. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the Deep Roads was pushed back, and a few taigs were reclaimed. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes, however, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone, some say as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. Brother Burkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Brother Burkle resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the divine even contemplated a new exalted march. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt circle. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Although the Anvil Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil and, upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperit to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. Well, that's not going to end well. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. Oh, as good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may even have been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. The companions who had traveled with Edward eventually scattered to the Four Winds, drawn either by personal duty or the call to further adventure. The Grey Wardens welcomed their hero back into the fold, even if the suspicions of those who wondered how Edward managed to survive were sometimes given quiet voice. As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Edward sank his blade in the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Oh, that was so good. That was really fun. I don't know about you guys, but I had tons of fun. To the point to where I can't wait to go back and do it again and play it differently. Pick a different background, probably play a female, and just try all the different options. And to me, that's a sign of a good game, is if you want to just immediately, okay, let's just do another one. I'm not going to do another one right away first. I am going to work my way through all the DLCs and the expansion. My plan, I think, as of this moment in time, is to do a couple of the shorter DLCs, then maybe do the expansion, then finish with a couple more DLCs, because I think there was only 4 or 5. I can't remember which. But I do want to thank you again for joining me on this long journey with Edward. I hope you have had as much fun as I have, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Origins video.